When we last left our heroes, Reggie contacted Wyatt about a really bad situation that required the entire Crane team. But as Wyatt raced to the scene, his manipulative, fame-obsessed, and wacky girlfriend secretly followed him to the action. I say wacky because it flows better than saying she's kind of crazy, because she is.
Doc, I'm closing on the address. Anything new I should know?
Details are sketchy, but apparently it's a 2-story building, all belonging to one business. I can only assume they employ some shady characters there, because the intruders might have drug dealing or mafia ties.
Mafia?
I know! If I'd known that, I would have created a Tommy gun for you to use, complete with a violin case for stylistic portability.
Why are there reports of fires?
From what I can tell, I think the bad guys went in there with a plan to intimidate. Something went wrong, and they went crazy. Don't worry, I packed your lunch with some baby birds that explode with chemicals you find in a fire extinguisher.
Is anyone still in the building?
Unfortunately, yes. This is a rescue operation with a catch.
What's the catch?
It's possible some of the guys responsible for all of this are still inside. You have to make sure you correctly identify who needs to be freed and who needs to go to jail.
And how do I do that?
Ah, so glad you asked. You see...
Don't say Jeeves. Just, please, don't say Jeeves.
Oh no, Jeeves has been, shall we say, sacked. Sacked and replaced.
Good. What do I have now?
Just talk to your new Scottish AI, Mackenzie.
What? Mackenzie?
That should serve as policy. Just let me know what you need. You look like heaven salute, dude. You have to look yourself.
The Crimson Files. Created by Scott Murray. Episode 4, Dying a Hero.
Evacuate the building, let's go!
2 more hostages made it out. Fire trucks are on the way. First floor is clear.
Are you sure they're the hostages and not the nutjobs that started all of this?
Yes, sir. We believe there are more people trapped on the second floor, including the perpetrators.
Here comes the crane.
Preparing for eject.
The bike should stop and box itself up.
I'm ready.
Hey, she needs to slow down.
Hey, slow that thing! Down.
Oi, we're flying through the air like a muckle do.
I'm on the second floor. Nobody in this room. Putting out the fires.
While the Crimson Crane navigates the danger, Wyatt arrives on the scene and finds Reggie arguing with authorities.
We've been doing this for months. We know how to be safe.
Oh, really? How many burning buildings have you been in that have gunmen hiding in them?
Well, I can't...
That's what I thought. Now I need you to keep your distance.
Hey, Reggie, are we going in?
No, you're not going in.
We can't go in there. So I don't know how we can cover this, or help the crane.
She doesn't need help. She's perfectly equipped to handle...
What the?
Oh, no.
Officers, what's the status of the situation?
Oh, my God.
As you can see, parts of the building are on fire. I assume that you know your partner is already in there.
Of course, officer. Thank you. We'll have this under control in no time. I'm going in.
Fine.
Wait, but she...
Oh, no.
I've got the tablet. Let me link up to her helmet cam and we could tell people what's going on.
Sweet.
We're connected. We're streaming, and we're live.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on the Crimson Files. I bet many of you have heard about the hostage crisis and the fires.
But the crane put out some fires on the second floor. Firefighters are working on the last one on the first floor.
You're now seeing the action from the crane point of view as she looks for people hiding inside.
Some of those people might be criminals.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Hello? Anyone here? It's safe to come out now. Hello?
Crane,
What are you doing here?
what do you think?
It's not safe. You need to leave before something happens.
Whoa, we lost helmet cam signal. What happened?
Nothing on our side. She must have turned it off.
What? Why would she do that?
It's a mistake for you to be here, and it could be a deadly one.
I could say the same for you. That's why you need my help.
You want to help me? You want to help Wyatt? Get out before something happens.
Wyatt is the one that told me to come here.
What?
Keep edgy, Lassie. You've got some company coming.
Someone's coming.
Oh, thank God. Is there a safe passage out of here?
Yes, Gladiatra will lead you out. Once you get outside, all of you stay out.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be back, though.
I need you to stay with them.
No, you don't. The paramedics will take care of them.
I need to clear this floor without
Lassie, the fake hostages fucking hate the buried one.
Hey, wait! No, you don't!
Logic, you knocked that gun right out of his grimy horns.
And stay down, creep. See, Crane? I can handle...
Oh, so you gotta pay attention and now you let your guard down.
Stop! He's got the gun back. Duck!
He's off to shoot off in your ring now.
Wyatt, tell the police that one of the armed men is making his way to the exit.
They'll be ready for him. How's Gina?
Just tell them. Crane out.
So, shall we continue?
Had you been up here alone, without my wing to shield you, you'd be dead.
That's why we need to work together.
That's why you need to leave. Right now.
Or what?
Please, Gina.
I'm gonna go look for more hostages. Oh, and bad men.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. You can stand here, but I'm...
Don't do this.
How about you don't block me with your arm?
Gina?
That's not my name. And you're not... stopping me.
This ends now.
You're right, it does.
You hit me.
Yeah. Keep trying to stop me, and it'll get worse.
Oh, you're leaving. You just chose to do it the hard way.
No, you did.
Oh, you Lassies, can we just get along? Use the wings to block the blades.
Didn't see that coming, did ya? I'd expect more from someone who calls herself a superhero. You bitch! I'm just as good as you, Wyatt said so.
You're losing. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll see how much you're losing when I clip your wing! Oh, no. I can block those shockbirds all day. I'm better than you think.
Mackenzie, line up a fire extinguisher bird.
Locked and loaded.
Now she goes down. Oh my God. Oh no.
That was a bit extreme, don't you think?
I didn't realize I was out of electrobirds. So it fired what was left.
Oh, my dear.
I gotta get down there.
By the time the crane catches up to everyone, the scene is very different.
How is she? Is she all right?
We don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean you don't know?
By the time we got over here, whoever flew out that window was gone.
What? That's impossible.
Who was it?
Yeah, who was it?
It was... Gladiatra.
Well, that explains how she survived.
How did that happen?
Wyatt, why did you tell her to go in?
What? I didn't.
Tell me the truth.
I didn't even know she was going to show up. Now, why don't you tell me how this happened? Who did this?
I did.
What?
She attacked me.
I don't believe this.
I didn't mean for it to happen this way.
What way? You wanted her out of your way from the get-go, so you blew her out a window.
She attacked me.
Oh, right, likely story. No wonder you want to pin this on me. You want to blame everyone but yourself.
No, I just admitted to this.
And why did you do it?
Wyatt.
Why?
It was a horrific mistake on my part.
Yeah, it was. You know why? Because I quit.
Wyatt, let's not go to extremes. Wyatt? Wyatt!
Later that day, Spike returns home from a day pretending to work. He expects to find Gina, but instead finds someone else.
Gina? Hey, Gina! Where are you? Gina, I need to talk to you about...
Hello, Spike.
Oh! Whoa! Hey! What's with the dark makeup around the eyes? And the hood? And the cloak? I mean, it looks cool, but... Are you pretending to be the Emperor? Only a chick?
The crane made me this way. So did Wyatt.
Oh, wow! So they do cosplay stuff too?
Stop talking. And stop calling me Gina.
Oh, okay. Well, what should I call you? Oh, yeah, Gladiatra. Is this a new Gladiatra costume?
I said stop talking.
Oh, sorry.
For weeks I've made this town believe I was a superhero. I made the crane lose focus, and I might be close to changing the entire town's opinion of her. The first step was today, when Wyatt quit the team. Now, I'm going to break up the rest of the team, until I have the crane reduced to nothing. Nothing but a woman in a costume.
Oh, yeah, I can dig it. But how are we going to do that, Gina?
I have my ways. And I'm not Gina. Not anymore.
Oh. Well then, who are you?
Gladiatra, Gina, they're dead. I'm now embracing my real powers and my new name. You can call me Regina. Regina Ruse.
Hello, Slick Saucers. Welcome to the show. If you've been following recent news about the crane and other stuff happening around the city, you might wonder if you're living in the Twilight Zone. Fortunately, even if we're in the Twilight Zone, I'm here to give you my saucy insight on what's happening. Okay, let's quickly recap where we are. Gladiatra has disappeared. Wyatt of the Crimson Files has quit for undisclosed reasons. And with his departure, we get a very different version of Crimson Crane coverage, like so.
This will be huge if Crane can pull this off. The police officers have been trying to bust these drug dealers for months now. She's close enough where she can hear them talking, but she's going to have to see over that barrier somehow. Ah, she's using her crane neck extender. For those who have never seen this, it's a long arm that pops out of the top of her helmet. The camera is shaped like a little bird head, and she can see visuals on her visor. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yes. It reminds me of E.T. Only there's not a midget in her costume.
Yeah, so that wasn't offensive to anyone. Anyway... Whoa! She just leaped in the air and dive-bombed the first two guys! Her wing is up as two other guys open fire. She just disarmed them with a baby bird.
You know, when I was a little girl, I loved to shoot marbles. I could probably knock something out of somebody's hand.
Yeah, that's cool. The crane is gaining the upper hand as another dealer goes down.
Oh, I used to love to play marbles with my friend Abby Hinkelheimer. You see, she would always put them in her mouth and spit them out. Oh, I thought it was funny then. Oh, it's kind of gross now. She even swallowed one. I wonder if she ever passed it.
I don't know, but the crane just passed this test. The criminals are down and the police are closing in.
Oh, good. All this talk about eating marbles makes me want malted milk balls or some jawbreakers. I like to pretend I'm eating an everlasting gobstopper from Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You know, I would love to meet and marry a man who looked like Grandpa Joe. Do you know who he is, Reggie? Reggie? Hello? Well, where did you go?
Nothing against the lady they call Jeannie. I'm sure she has lots of unique stories to tell. But in my saucy opinion, the Crimson Files needs Wyatt back, and they need him now.
Meanwhile, Wyatt is back at home, listening to the latest round of voicemails from people asking him to return to the Crimson Files broadcast team.
Wyatt, it's Jenna. Listen, we need to talk. I know you're dealing with a lot of emotions right now, but we all are. We can't let anything dismantle our team. We can't afford to lose anyone, especially you. Please call me back.
Wyatt, my boy, how are you? I have to say that I would much rather talk to you than your voicemail. Call me old-fashioned, but I like talking to real people. I know I live right by you, but I wanted to give you some space. Speaking of space, you should see this new toy I'm testing out. It uses real rocket fuel. Oh, wait. I'm not talking to a person. This is a recording. Delete this, Wyatt. Delete it now, please.
Wyatt? Just what the hell do you think you're doing quitting the Crimson Files? I can't continue to tell people that I'm responsible for your internet stardom if you're not on the net. I need you to tell me that you're not quitting. And I need you to hook me up with that Gladiatra chick. I don't ask for much. Let me know as soon as you get this. Give me a call. It's Mr. Bill.
Like I don't know who you are. Hey, Reggie.
He's alive! He's alive!
Ha ha, yes, I'm alive.
Did you hear from Gina?
No. I texted her as soon as I quit. Thought that might get her attention, but nothing.
See? You quitting isn't helping you or anyone else.
What's the point, Reggie? We couldn't even get in the building during our last broadcast together. The crane, she's lost control of everything. She's become paranoid and unpredictable. It just doesn't feel right anymore.
Listen, man, we had some missteps, but we're still doing our thing. The only thing that's out of whack is the broadcast. I love Grandma Jeannie, but she's like Fred Willard in Best in Show when we cover the crane.
Are you heading to some action now?
Actually, I'm being interviewed.
Oh. Well, that's cool. Who's interviewing you?
It's the new Fort Hinson news blog. It's called Fort Hinson Headliners. I'm meeting with a news reporter named Janet. I'm going to talk to her about our work and how I would love to say you're just taking a break, and you'll be back?
I'm not ready to do that yet, Reg, but I look forward to reading the interview.
Fine. You just robbed Janet of a big scoop.
Sorry.
Well, I'll tell you how it goes.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Fort Henson headliners? That must be really new. None of these stories have dates on them. And I don't see anything from a Janet. Very strange.
Good evening, sir. Do you have a reservation today?
Hi. No. Actually, I was told to come here for an interview.
Yes, Miss Janet. She wanted a quiet place for your interview, so we'll head to the private room downstairs.
Cool.
Follow me. Here it is.
Hi, Reggie?
Hi.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
You too.
Okay, so I hope you're not too disappointed, but I'm not actually interviewing you.
Okay, what are we doing?
Well, I was just supposed to lure you here for your birthday surprise.
Birthday?
Have fun.
It's not my birthday. Hey! Hey! Unlock this door! Hello? Open up!
Hello, Reggie. You can save your energy. They can't hear you.
Who are you?
You can call me Regina. Regina Ruse. My name shouldn't be important. Getting out of here safely should be your main concern.
What does that mean?
Well, if you want to leave safely, I need you to contact the Crimson Crane and tell her you are quitting the Crimson Files.
What? Why?
Keep in mind what's important, Reggie.
What if I contact the Crane and tell her to come here?
Sure, go ahead. Do it. That works out for me, too.
How's that?
I've rigged this building with explosives. You call the Crane, this place explodes before she gets here. That will be a tremendous blow to her morale and to the city's confidence in her. As a hero, I would love that. So, ask her to come rescue you, or tell her you quit.
What if I say no? Are you going to blow up the building?
No. It doesn't embarrass the Crane that way. You refuse, and the only person you're hurting is you.
Oh, really? I think you're bluffing.
Oh?
Yeah, you come in here and make these demands, hiding under that hood? You expect me to believe that's your real name? Not only do I think this place isn't loaded with explosives, I think this whole thing is...
A ruse?
Yeah. Is that why you call yourself that?
That's part of it. The only real ruse here was Janet. Oh, and the website I built.
What?
Reggie, I need to know if you're going to quit.
I'm not quitting.
Very well. Then we're going to have to put you out of commission.
We?
Yes. I believe you know Shatter Smash.
Hey! Enough of this!
I'm sorry it had to be this way, Reggie.
Hey! Hey! Back off! I said back off! Ah! Ah!
Written and produced by Scott Murray. Quinn Angel as Wyatt. Jared J. Lee as Reggie. John Phelan as Doc. Brandy Andrade as the Crimson Crane. Gwendolyn Murphy as Gina. Aaron Michael as Spike. Mary Morgan as Jenna. Scott Murray as Mr. Bill. Trish Zaytoon as Grandma Jeannie. Michael Benefield as Luke Donovan. Douglas Cunningham as Chief Frank Elliott. Hunter Dusing as Slick Saucy. Reuben Corbett as the narrator. The Crimson Crane theme was composed and produced by Cloud Road Music. Visit thecrimsonfiles.com for more information about the series. I'm Simone Maddox, and this is The Crimson Files.